Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of the 2018 movie Bird Box. So we're introduced to this pregnant woman, Mallory, and her sister, Jessica. And her sister, Jessica, is telling Mallory about this epidemic of suicides and shit. And Mallory's kind of disbelieving, and she goes to a doctor's appointment for, prenatal whatever. Pregnancy, ultrasound, whatever the fuck. And it's there that, she's introduced to the concept of adoption, because the doctor realized that, Mallory's not really fully into this whole baby thing. But before she could, really give this some thought, some lady in the waiting room just starts slamming her head into a wall. And then Jessica and Mallory escape, but Jessica sees something and just walks in front of a car or whatever. This lady comes out of this help to help Mallory, but she sees something and sits in a burning car. She manages to get inside, and we meet Gary, Douglas, Felix, Lucy, Cheryl, Charlie. The squad. We get another member, another pregnant woman, Olympia, joining them. As well as Tom. Tom joins Mallory. So a group, Charlie worked at a grocery store, and Charlie is the best character. He's the funniest character. I love Charlie in this. Charlie reveals that he worked at a store, and they use the car's GPS to get there without seeing, because if you see it, that's how you get it. You get sick or whatever. They decide to test first if looking through it in a screen, a la, kind of Medusa. Like, you can't look at Medusa fully, but you can look at her in a reflection kind of thing. It does not. Gary kills himself. So they go to the store, and we're introduced to another concept. If you fucked up in the head before it happens, you don't kill yourself. You just become more fucked up, I guess. Anyway, one of Charlie's co-workers is there and kind of fights and threatens him and whatnot. But Charlie, the goddamn beast, sacrifices himself. They also realize that birds kind of warn them when the entity approaches. So they steal some birds as well. Then Felix and Lucy steal the car and disappear. Olympia lets another person in, Gary, but Douglas doesn't really want him, and I agree, Gary's not the most sane-sounding person either. So they end up locking Douglas in the garage, while both Olympia and Mallory go into labor. Douglas is killed when Gary opens the garage door, while Olympia is killed when he opens all the window blinds or whatever, and she jumps out the window. Cheryl is stabbed in the throat with the scissors, and I think Gary's killed as well. Tom, Mallory, and the new kids, boy and girl, because apparently they didn't want to get attached or whatever. I wonder whose decision it was. I'm guessing it was Mallory's, and Tom was just like, yep, okay, boy and girl. It's a good name. We can make it their names. I don't know. Anyway, they live kind of on their own for 5 years, and then they're attacked by a group of sickos. And Tom proves to be him. Because mostly when you remove the blindfold or you look at the entity, it's damn near instantaneous. But Tom, he had enough to kill almost all the people and then shoot himself. And I kind of wonder if it's because, you know, he survived so long that he could do this, or if he's just like so much willpower. I kind of also like that before he brought the gun to his head, his hand struggled a bit. I feel like that could have been a good little scene, like, you know, his hands just shaking as he brought it to his neck or whatever, throat, head or whatever. So Mallory takes boy and girl on this grand adventure, and it sucks. You know, they go down the river rapids, and that sucks. They meet an unblindfolded survivor, and that sucks. And it's on this journey that Mallory's like, you know what? Hey, these kids, I like these kids. Yeah, they're my kids. Yeah, yeah. They eventually make it to a school for the blind, and for some reason that wasn't a concept until it hit me that, oh yeah, the blind people could circumvent that very easily. So, and they have an alarm system of birds, and they release the birds from the box, because that's how they got the movie. They kept some three birds in this box, so Bird Box, that's the name of the movie, a roll title card or whatever. Roll credits. Also, there's Mallory's doctor, obstetrician, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. And she has the appropriate reaction to hearing someone say that the kids' names are boy and girl, or having two kids introduce themselves as boy and girl. She's like, shit. And then she corrects them and tells the girl that she's named Olympia after Olympia, and Tom is named Tom after Tom. And she names the boy Tom after Tom. Overall, this movie was kind of okay. It was okay. I wouldn't say it was my most favorite movie. It wasn't bad or anything. It's just, I struggled to kind of enjoy it. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video.